Have you ever dreamed of being able to extract a hook fast, secure, and automatically, without having to look where it is, without having to hold the fish for the disgorging process, with maximum efficiency in terms of survival rates of the released fishes, or without having to take the fish out of the water to release it, keeping your fingers safely away from its teeth, thorns, or sharp scales, keeping your fingers clean, dry, and warm, even while ice fishing? Well, this dream has become a reality with the Larchy. How does this reality work? Here it is. It is made with the smallest possible number of parts and is saltwater resistant. As you can see, it is shaped like a pistol. It has a grip on top of which is a device for fixing the line, just like the thread brake in a sewing machine. And it has a barrel at the end of which is the hook receiver with a winding slit and of course a trigger. The hook receiver is fixed to a holder by a bolt so that it can turn about 150 degrees, and 3 different sizes are included in the package in order to facilitate the optimal extraction of various hook sizes. The shortest for hook sized 8:1, the medium-sized for hook sized 2-0, and the longest for hook sized 3-0. To change the hook receiver, you simply press the engaging pin, pull off the holder, and extract the connecting rod. To attach the hook receiver, first insert the connecting rod and then place the holder onto the barrel. Press on the engaging pin and at the same time pull the trigger in the direction of the grip until the engaging pin appears in the hole of the holder. The connecting rod remains protected inside the barrel and connects the trigger with the hook receiver. When the hook receiver has been removed, the connecting rod and trigger are free, so that they can be taken out to be cleaned if necessary. But be careful! Never leave the Larchy without a hook receiver installed, because otherwise the connecting rod and trigger could inadvertently fall out and be lost or damaged. An eye at the bottom of the grip allows you to attach the Larchy to your body. But even if you keep it free and it falls into the water, for example, this isn't a problem because it floats and can be recovered. By automatic, we mean that the Larchy finds the hook, no matter where it is, frees the barb, and brings the hook all the way out of the mouth without being embedded again. Using a model made of a plastic sponge tube, we can show you how this works. The Larchy is held like a pistol, so that while the index finger is in the trigger and controls the movement of the hook receiver, the other fingers hold the grip. For the disgorging operation, the line is introduced through the winding slit into the hook receiver, held parallel to the barrel, and is kept under a light and constant tension. The hook receiver is then slid forward to the hook, and when the hook has been reached, the trigger is activated. This frees the barb, turns the hook, and brings it out with the bend facing forward so that the hook can't get embedded again. The same applies to treble hooks if their shank and eye are less than 4 millimeters in size. Since the part that has contact with the hook is made of plastic, the disgorging operation is gentle on the coating and galvanization of the hook itself, on the line and the knot, and especially even on delicate artificial flies. Sometimes the hook is embedded in hard and bony parts of the fish's mouth, so that the leverage of the tool or the weight of the fish is not sufficient to extract the barb. Don't try by using more force, since this could damage the engaged parts. Instead, after having reached the hook, you should secure the line by winding it half a turn under the braking disc, and with your free hand hold the fish, push the hook into the fish's mouth until you feel that the barb has come free. Then pull the trigger and bring out the hook. The same technique can be applied with treble hooks, especially if all 3 points are embedded. Here are some examples of its practical use.
Stop, stop. Once again, please, in slow motion, for the pleasure of it. Thanks.
Have fun!